Hey, I'm Christy Jordan. I'm a ninth generation Alabamian. I'm an author, a blogger, a mom, and I'm editor at large for Southern Living.
I'm James Farmer. I'm a Georgia boy who's a third generation Auburn grad, also an author and contributing editor for Southern Living.
Southern Living has always been a part of my family. Did your mom always have a subscription?
I mean, they're always on the coffee table.
Yes.
It's part of life.
We always had a subscription, and when I was a little girl, I loved coming home and looking through at the pictures of the food.
Mm-hmm.
And the most exciting thing is when, like, the next night after the magazine arrived, something would be on your dinner table.
Oh, I love
for
that.
the magazine.
I love that. And I also love that I could find some kind of decorating idea and I could go out on the farm and cut something and then try to recreate what I saw in the magazine.
You're the decorator, I'm the food person.
There we go.
I'm just all about the food. But I would love those houses and things. That would always be
inspiration.
Yes. It was so beautiful. It was just, we didn't live in houses like that, but it was a part of our heritage. And
That's
it was just such an honor for us. And we were just had such personal pride in it. And I remember there were some times growing up that Mama couldn't afford to renew her subscription. And Grandmama would always get her subscription for Christmas.
That was a treat.
Yeah.
I can remember one of my favorite memories was my parents took me to a Southern Living idea house. And I was like, this is the coolest thing. And then later on, I got to work on one. And it was just one of those things where it was like, this is too cool. I'm absolutely loving what I'm doing.
I have the same kind of memory when I always went to the Southern Living Cooking School.
Mm-hmm. And
when we were doing Taste of Charleston, I was standing on the stage getting ready to do my presentation. I said, this is the neatest set. Did y'all, where did this come from? And they said, this is the set we use in the Southern Living Cooking School.
That is so cool.
And when I started to go on stage for the first time, I told that story to the audience, and I thought, I've got to stop. I'm going to cry. It was just...
You had a moment.
I did. I had a moment. It meant so much to me because something I was always looked up to and admired so much. And then...
Well, Christy, let me ask you this. Okay, so we both have our books and our blogs. And... like, I know from my grandparents, trying to explain what a block is.
Yeah.
What is it? But what was it like when you first appeared on the pages of Southern Living? Because I know what it was like for me. I want to hear it for you.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, my blog was already pretty successful. And I remember, my grandmother is in her 80s now. And I would try to explain to Grandmama the success of Southern Plate. And I'd say, Grandmama, I had 20 million hits this month. And she would say, well, isn't that nice? And nobody ever really got it.
Yeah.
And then the feature came out. And Southern mine was October of 2010. I think yours is October 2011.
Yeah, that's right.
And the feature came out, and that just changed everything for my family. It was, Grandmama said, goodness, Christy's in Southern Living.
She's in Southern Living.
I had really achieved something. And I've gotten to do a lot of cool things. You're fixing to do the Today Show. I've done the Today Show. I've done a lot of different, traveling around, got to do some really neat things. And but the proudest moment of my life was opening the October 2010 issue and seeing my children.
There they were.
My beautiful babies.
Oh my gosh,
so what did your family say?
Okay, they loved it because the first time I was in Southern Living, it was in like a Georgia Living part. So my friends and family at home got to see it. But then when you could open it up and, well, first off, the cover was mine.
That was a gorgeous cover.
It was so much fun. It was pumpkins and cabbage and this big wreath I did with a pheasant. And to see that and know that that's one of the oldest houses in my town, and to have that represented, and then inside the magazine, I'm telling you, it was just a blast.
Oh, let me tell you, when we were at Taste of Charleston, I was talking to my mom on the phone. She was at a quilt retreat, and she was talking about, have you seen that cover on the new issue of Southern Living?
Did you see Taste of Charleston? It was like huge. I thought the life size.
Awesome.
I loved it.
Mama, I said, I'm here with the guy who did that cover, and we went and had chicken salad sandwiches last night.
It was so good.
I know they think I'm somebody because I know you.
Well, speaking of the covers of Southern Living, there's always a white cake every December.
Yes, always a white cake.
Here we are. Here we go. We are trying the white cake.
In the test kitchen.
We literally just stole this.
We grabbed whatever we could find. Kitchen. It's so good, though.
It is so good. And I love this ice because it's not necessarily an icing. It's
the December issue is going to be awesome. There's over like 100 and something recipes in it. Yeah.
I mean, that's Christmas. Cooking,
it's going to be great.
With your family.
Now, okay, so we've both been featured in the magazine. And then now we have our names in the magazine. I mean, that's just the biggest thrill. So really, we've accomplished a lot on our own, but I think one of the greatest honors for us as Southerners is getting to be a part of Southern Living.
It's really cool.
But
it's
really
cool.
You've done the floral on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
I've been featured in it. My kids on Table Contents. We need to be on the cover, but we really can't be on the cover unless we're food.
Unless we're food. All right. Well, what would you be if you were to food and you could be on the cover? What would you be?
I think I'd be banana pudding. It's an oldie but a goodie. It always wins. What would you be? Okay. You're Georgia. You got to do something peaches.
Honey, you took the words out of my mouth. I would have to probably be Mimi's peach pie. Mimi's peach pie is it's just the best.
So next time y'all see banana pudding on the cover, that's me.
Yeah, or peach pie. That'd be me.
He's the peach pie.
That's right. And then you'll see me in November and then in December too. So not only can you cook, we can also decorate for Christmas.
Yes, and James is the best. He's absolutely brilliant.
Thank you, well, we got to finish this cake.
Oh yeah, we got to eat the cake. Well, thank you so much. I just I wanted to take a moment and tell you what an honor it is for me to be.
It is a true blessing
part of this
and honor.
institution, Southern Living.
That it is. Thank you.
We'll see y'all soon. Join us on the web and see us at hopefully a lot of Southern Living TV appearances coming up.
That's right.
So and be sure you subscribe to the magazine.
Thanks, y'all.
Better than ever. Love you. Bye bye.